Imagine this, you're working towards something that truly matters to you. Maybe it's a career move, a fitness goal, or a relationship you've been pouring your heart into. You've invested time, energy, and probably faced your fair share of setbacks, and yet it still feels like you're pushing against an invisible wall. Then, out of nowhere, the thought creeps in, maybe this just isn't meant to be. That moment, the one where you feel like quitting, is actually the moment that matters most. Not because it's a sign to stop, but because it's an invitation to look deeper. Is life testing you, or is it shaping you? In this video, you'll learn why struggle isn't a sign to stop, it's revealing something about who you're becoming. How your internal alignment, your thoughts, emotions, and nervous system shapes persistence. Why waiting for external signs can keep you stuck, and what actually creates momentum. And the surprising shift that makes persistence feel less like a grind and more like flow. We're wired to think struggle means we're doing something wrong. But what if struggle is actually a sign you're on the right track? When you're pursuing something meaningful, you will hit resistance. That resistance isn't random. It's surfacing the deeper patterns, doubt, fear, old conditioning that have been keeping you from fully stepping into what you need to be to reach that goal. I had a client who came to me frustrated that every time they committed to a new habit, life seemed to throw obstacles in the way, extra work, sudden distractions, or just sheer exhaustion. But as we worked through it, they realized something. The struggle wasn't a barrier, it was their mind testing whether they'd fall back into old habits. The moment they saw it for what it was, their entire approach shifted. Instead of fighting resistance, they started working with it. The question isn't, why is this happening to me? It's, what is this showing me? We've all heard it before. If it's meant to be, the universe will make it happen. It sounds nice. It even feels comforting, but it can also keep you stuck. Because here's the truth. Most people don't take action until they see proof that things are lining up. They wait for a green light, a clear sign, something to confirm they're on the right track. But alignment isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. Think about it. The people who succeed at anything don't wait for the right conditions, they create the conditions. They don't wait to feel ready, they act, and readiness follows. The obstacles you're facing aren't signs that life is blocking you. They're asking, are you willing to become the person who can handle what you're asking for? Most people think persistence is about sheer effort, pushing through no matter what. But willpower alone can only take you so far. Real persistence comes from alignment, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are working in sync. Because when they're not, you don't just struggle with external obstacles, you start fighting yourself. Have you ever set a goal and then found yourself procrastinating, self-sabotaging, or just feeling exhausted by the effort? That's misalignment at work. You might want something, but if you don't fully believe in it or believe in yourself, your actions will reflect that hesitation. Alignment isn't just about positive thinking. It's about creating a state where persistence feels natural, where you're no longer pushing against yourself, but moving with yourself. And when that happens, the work stops feeling like a battle. It starts feeling like momentum. Most people see failure as proof they should stop. I hit a wall. Maybe this isn't for me. But failure isn't final. It's feedback. Think of a toddler learning to walk. They fall constantly, but they don't stop. Because to them, falling isn't failure. It's part of figuring out how to stand. At some point, though, we start attaching meaning to setbacks. Instead of seeing them as learning opportunities, we take them personally. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe this wasn't meant for me. But what if you stopped taking failure as a personal judgment and started treating it as data? Instead of asking, why isn't this working? Ask, what can I learn from this? This shift alone can take you from frustration to progress because it turns every setback into something useful. Here's the part most people miss. The real reward of persistence isn't achieving the goal, it's who you become in the process. Every challenge, every moment where you want to quit but choose to keep going, that's the process reshaping you. It's like training for a marathon. The physical discomfort isn't a sign you're failing, it's evidence your body is adapting, getting stronger, building endurance. The same is true mentally and emotionally. The moments of resistance are strengthening your ability to handle what you're working toward. Because the truth is, if you are already the person who could easily create that result, you'd already have it. The process isn't the problem, it's the transformation. The next time you feel stuck or on the verge of quitting, try this. Instead of asking, why is this so hard? Ask, who am I becoming through this? That one question alone can change everything because it shifts your focus from frustration to transformation. This process of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions is exactly what we train in the Inner Foundation series. If you're ready to go deeper into building real emotional resilience and internal alignment, so persistence feels less like struggle and more like momentum, this program can help. Check out the free resources I've put together too. Find me on Instagram at Mike Wang Coaching. And if you want weekly insights like this straight to your inbox, sign up for my newsletter. No pressure, just real tools to support you on this path.